مرحبا بكم في قناة Tuts التعليمية. ادعم القناة بالاشتراك وتفعيل الجرس والإعجاب. الآن زوروا موقعنا howtutsgames.com للتركيز على الدروس واختبار المعلومات، كما يتم تحديث المحتوى التعليمي باستمرار. Unit 3 الوحدة الثالثة Complaints شكاوى. Read the customer complaints. اقرأ شكاوى الزبائن. Find one sentence in each picture that is a complaint and underline it. اعثر على جملة فيها الشكوى وضع.
Consumer complaints. Housing. The walls are filthy. They need to be repainted. Don't worry, we'll get it done. Car repairs.
The engine makes a strange noise. It was in for repairs just last week.
We'll have it checked. Clothing.
This sleeve is torn. I'll have it sewn. I'd rather have a new jacket or a refund.
Products.
This computer crashed.
Do you have a warranty?
Yes, I have a 3-year warranty.
I'll have a technician look at it.
Housing.
Leaky pipe. Dripping faucet. Broken doorknob. Loose floorboards. Broken window pane.
Car repairs.
Cracked windshield. Flat tire. Dead battery. Worn tire. Dent in the body.
Clothing. Stain. Hole. Missing button. Torn.
Electronic products.
Air conditioner. Doesn't get cold. Cell phone. No signal. Scratched DVD. TV. Lines on screen.
عندها خط. Comprehension 1. What's wrong with the apartment? ما الخطب? The walls was dirty and need to be repainted. إعادة صبغ الجدران. 2. What does the mechanic say he's going to do? الميكانيكي ما الذي يعمله? He says he'll have the engine checked. يرى فحص المحرك. 3. What's wrong with the jacket? ما الخط مع الجاكيت? The sleeves of the jacket is torn. ممزقة. Number 4. What's wrong with the computer? ما المشكلة في الحاسب? The computer crashed. تحطم أو تعطل. Role play the problems presented in the text. تدرب على هذه المشاكل.
There's a broken window pane.
I'll have it fixed right away.
What seems to be the problem?
The air conditioning isn't cooling.
The thermostat needs to be fixed.
3. Grammar. Need to be. يتوجب عليه أن أو يحتاج أن. The windows need to be cleaned. النوافذ تحتاج للتنظيف. The car seats need to be fixed. تحتاج أن تصلح. Someone needs to clean the windows. هنالك شخص يحتاج إلى تنظيف. Someone needs to fix the car seats. شخص محتاج أو يحتاج إلى تصليح. إذن the car seats need to be fixed by someone. أنه يعمل بواسطة. وعادة ما يأتي بعد need to be التصريف الثالث أو ed verb. have get something done. هنا نجعل شخص ما يقوم لنا وليس هنالك حاجة. ما بعد الحاجة نحتاج شخصا ما يقوم. فنقول use have or get with the past participle. نأتي بالتصريف الثالث ed أو الأفعال غير المنتظمة التصريف الثالث. when someone else does the service for you. عندما شخص يقوم بالخدمة لك. The rooms need to be decorated. الآن هذه الجملة السابقة. فإذا عثرنا على الشخص الذي سيقوم بذلك we're having ing يدل على الاستمرار أو we're getting. الآن نأتي بشخص the rooms decorated. في الأثناء الشخص يصلح أو يقوم بتصليح الغرفة ويزينها مثلا. The roof السقف needs to be repaired. يحتاج أن يصلح. الآن إذا أتينا بالشخص we're going to have سنقوم بإصلاح الشخص get the roof repaired. The house needed to be painted يحتاج المنزل إلى الصبغ. فإذا أردنا أن نستأجر شخصا أو استأجرنا في الماضي نقول we got the house painted. إذن هذه الصيغة الماضية. إذن كل حالة من الحالات لديها سياقها المضارع أو المستمر أو الماضي. Past participles as adjectives الماضي أو التصريف الثالث كصفة. عادة ما يكون التصريف الثالث ED أو التصريف الثالث من الأفعال غير المنتظمة يمكن استعماله كصفة. مثلا break broken مكسور، crack cracked مهشم أو محطم، damaged محطم كذلك أو متضرر، tear يمزق، torn متمزق. إذن في هذه الحالة يمكن أن يكون صفة. The windows were broken. I fixed the broken windows. النوافذ المحطمة. إذن were broken كانت محطمة فعل، وbroken windows صفة. The vase was cracked. cracked حصل فيها الشرخ. I throw away the cracked vase. إذن الأولى فعل والثانية صفة. The car was damaged. كيف عرفنا أن هذه فعل؟ هذا كلمة was موجودة. was damaged فعل مساعد وما بعده التصريف الثالث، وهذا يدل على المجهول. The mechanic fixed the damaged car. السيارة المحطمة أو متضررة. The shirt was torn. The tailor sewed the torn sleeve. Say what is wrong with the following items, then say how the things should be fixed. Use the words in the box to help you. ما المشكلة في هذه الأشياء وكيف يمكن إصلاحها؟ Answers. 1. The air conditioner isn't working. It needs to be repaired. يحتاج تصليح. 2. The pants are torn. They need to be sewn. تحتاج خياطة. The knife doesn't cut. It needs to be sharpened. السكين لا تقطع، تحتاج إلى أن يتم سنها. Number 4. The car has a dent. The dent needs to be repaired. هنالك طعجة يحتاج إلى تصليح. Number 5. The button on the shirt is gone. ذهب الزر، لذلك it needs to be sewn back on. نحتاج إلى خياطته. Number 6. The heel on the shoe is broken. الكعب محطم. It needs to be replaced. تحتاج إلى استبدال. The tire on the car is worn. اهترأ الكفر. It needs to be replaced. تحتاج إلى استبدال كذلك. D. Complete the conversation. Use the correct form of the verbs in parentheses. Then practice the conversation with a partner. تدرب على هذه المحادثة. Answers. I have had or I've had مختصرة this car for 6 months. لدي هذه السيارة منذ شهور، فهذا التام. And it gives me all kinds of problems. What is it this time? It doesn't. هذه حقيقة الآن وهذه عرض للمشكلة. It doesn't start. Is not starting. Isn't starting. Isn't starting أيضا. In the mornings. Maybe it's because of the cold. On the battery might be low. هذا توقع. It probably needs to be recharged. Recharged تحتاج إلى إعادة شحن. It isn't that. I just had a new battery put in and it still won't start. I think the starter needs to be repaired. يحتاج إلى تصليح. Is there anything else wrong with the car? Yes, the exhaust pipe is falling off. يسقط العادم. And the radiator is leaking. إذن هذه مشاكل يهرب. They both need to be fixed. تحتاج إلى تصليح. Is your car under warranty? Yes, it is. Then you shouldn't worry. We'll have everything fixed. سنقوم بإصلاح كل شيء for you. That's what you said the last time. ذلك ما قلته المرة الفائتة. 4. Language in context. اللغة في السياق. The following city situations appeared on product labels. Explain the instructions in your own words. Why are they silly? لماذا هذه التلميحات أو هذه النصائح لاستعمال المنتج مضحكة. You might need to correct the English. ممكن أن تصحح هذه اللغة الموجودة فهي مضحكة. Listening. استمع. Listen to the guest's complaints. Complete the chart with his problems. أكمل هذه
What can I do for you, sir?
I'd like to change rooms, please.
And may I ask what is wrong with your room?
The shower isn't working. There's no hot water.
Have you tried taking a bath instead?
The tub needs to be fixed too. It leaks.
I'll have someone look at that right away, sir.
I'd still like to change rooms, if you don't mind. You see, I couldn't get any sleep last night because of my neighbor. His snoring is so loud that the walls shake.
I'll see what I can do, sir. I'm afraid we don't have another room vacant right now. Please come back later, and I may have something free. Can I help you with anything else?
Can you have the towels and the sheets changed every day? They haven't been changed since I checked in 3 days ago. I really must complain about the service in this place. This is a 4-star hotel, isn't it?
Oh, no, sir. We don't have any stars at all.
Then why do you have those 4 stars on your neon sign outside?
That's just the name of the hotel, sir. The Southern Stars. You know, it's named for the constellation that has 4 main stars.
مشاكله. Pronunciation. Listen, note the stress on the first noun and the compound nouns. Then practice. تدرب على التشديد في النطق على الاسم المركب هذا ونشدد على المقطع الأول منه. تدرب.
Windshield, hair dryer, meat grinder, floorboard, shower cap, window pane.
Seven. About you in pairs. Ask the questions and have your friend answer. Then switch roles. 1. Have you ever bought a damaged or defective product? What did you do about it? 2. Have you ever returned something to a store? What was the reaction of the person you talked to? 3. Are there organizations that help consumers when they have problems? What do you know about them? 4. What are the most common consumer complaints you know of?
هل كان لديك منتج متحطم أو فيه عطل مصنعي؟ هل أعدت شيئا إلى متجر؟ ومن الشخص كانت ردة فعل الشخص الذي استلمه منك؟ هل هنالك منظمات تساعد وتحمي حقوق المتبضعين أو المستهلكين؟ ماذا تعرف عنهم؟ وما هي مشاكل المستهلكين؟ 8. Conversation. محادثة. Real talk. Yes, please, if you could. Polite way to respond to an offer. شخص ما أعطاك عرضا ترد عليه بهذا الرد المهذب. It sounds like. تبدو. It seems to.
Can I help you, ma'am?
Yes, please, if you could. I'd like to return a pair of jeans that my son bought. They're wide cut with faded colors.
It sounds like one of Milo's creations. He designs loose-fitting clothing, and faded clothes are in style this season. Your son didn't like them?
No, it's not that. It's the fabric. It's really flimsy and...
Well, lightweight fabrics are the latest trend.
You don't seem to understand.
Of course, ma'am. I'll try to help. Can you give me the jeans?
You see, they're torn at the knees and in several other places, and the material is falling apart. I noticed it when I was putting them in the washer.
Your ending. What do you think was the salesperson's response?
1. Those tears are part of the design. 2. Would you like another pair? 3. Would you like a credit to buy something in another department? 4. Your idea.
B. In pairs, ask and answer questions and switch roles. 1. Was the salesperson helpful? هل مدير المبيعات متعاون؟ The salesperson wanted to be helpful, but he didn't understand the problem with the jeans. The jeans were in the latest style. لم يفهم المشكلة. كان يريد أن يكون. Number 2. What is Milo's latest style? ما هي آخر الموضات أو الأنماط التي يحبها؟ Milo design loose-fitting clothes in faded colors. Number 3. What was the problem with the jeans according to the mother? ما المشكلة في الجينز مع الأم؟ The mother thinks that the jeans are torn and that the material is falling apart. أنها متمزقة. 9. Reading. Before reading, have you ever heard of Murphy's Law? قانون ميرفي. Find out if any of your classmates know about it. 2. Read the article and underline all the sentences that tell about something that went wrong. اقرأ عن المعلومات أو الجمل التي أخبرتنا بالمشاكل. 3. Write a sentence to state that the writer is trying to say. ما الذي يريد أن يقوله هذا الكاتب؟
Murphy's Law. You invite your friends over to watch an NBA basketball playoff game on TV. There are plenty of sodas in the refrigerator, the popcorn is popping, and you are all set to watch the big game. You turn on the TV set, and all you get are fuzzy images on the screen. Is this plain bad luck, or is it Murphy's Law at work? Murphy's Law states, if anything can go wrong, it might go wrong. Similar situations occur all the time. When you're in a hurry to open the door and you try several keys on the key ring, the last remaining key is usually the one that works. When you get in a line at the supermarket, you find you've chosen the slowest one, and it just doesn't move. Is this bad luck or coincidence? According to British physicist Robert Matthews, it's neither one nor the other. He explains that our selective memories tend to remember the bad episodes more readily than the things that usually work out. Also, the law of probability is more against us than in our favor in many situations. For example, in the supermarket with 5 cashiers, the chances of getting the fastest lane are 20%. And 80% for a slower lane. Matthews became a popular scientist when he proved that a piece of toast doesn't necessarily fall on the floor on the buttered side. BBC television gathered 300 people to throw pieces of buttered toast up in the air and observe on which side they fell. Half fell on the buttered side, and half didn't. Now here's a tricky question for Matthews. It's a known fact that cats always fall on their 4 legs. What happens if you tie a piece of buttered toast on a cat's back and drop them from a balcony? Will the cat land on all 4s, or will the toast land on the buttered side? I sincerely hope the BBC doesn't try this experiment. Just remember that you cannot blame Murphy's Law for everything that goes wrong. If the hot water runs out while you're having a shower, it's probably because the hot water heater needs to be fixed. If your car breaks down on the way to a job interview, it's probably because you didn't have the vehicle serviced or repaired. And if you lose all your files on the computer, it's not bad luck. It's your fault for not doing a backup of your files.
Answer the questions. 1. What does the example of the NBA game illustrate? ما عليه يدل هذا المثال. It illustrates that things seems to be wrong at precisely the wrong time. 2. What does Murphy's Law state? ما قانون ميرفي? If anything can be wrong, it will. أي شخص أو أي شيء ممكن أن يكون خطأ سيكون خطأ. 3. According to Robert Matthews, he does the law of probability work against How does the law of probability work against us in the supermarket line? قانون الاحتماليات. Because the chance of getting in the fastest lane aren't that high. For example, if there are 5 lanes, our chance of getting a slower lane is 4 out of 5, or 80%. 4. Why did Matthews do the buttered bread experiment? What did it show? ما هذه التجربة? He wanted to show that although people think that bad things always happen, things happen according to the law of probability. أن الأشياء تحدث وفقا لقانون الاحتماليات. 10. Writing. كتابة.
Enter Electronica, Customer Service Department, 345 Jackson Road, Baltimore, Maryland, 23770. Dear Sir, I purchased a set of earphones at your store 3 days ago. According to your promotional material, any item that is faulty and is returned within 24 hours is fully refunded and a discount voucher is offered for future purchases, as a courtesy to the customer. I attempted to use my earphones the day I purchased them and found out that one of the cables had not been connected. I therefore called your customer service department and was advised to return the earphones as soon as possible. I drove to your place of business immediately and tried to do as advised. Unfortunately, however, I was told by the assistant that the earphones could only be returned if the packaging was intact. Allow me to wonder how one is supposed to find out if an item is faulty or not if it is kept in its packaging. And if that is the case, it would seem fair to include it in your promotional material in large block letters, instead of conveying the wrong message and misleading people. I regret to inform you that following this incident, I will refrain from using your retail outlet in the future, and will have to report you to Consumer Protection. Yours sincerely, a displeased former customer.
Form, meaning, and function. B. Think about a faulty product. It can be a clothing item, an electronic gadget, or an appliance. الآن فكر في منتج كان فيه عطل مصنعي. 2. Think about what can go wrong with it. Make notes in the chart. ما المشاكل به. 3. Use your notes to write a letter of complaint to the customer service department of the company. اكتب شكوى إلى خدمة العملاء or the store where you bought it أو المتجر الذي اشتريته منه. The item product you are complaining about, السلعة. What the instructions salesperson promise. ما الذي وعده المعلومات أو التعليمات أو الشخص البائع. What is happening instead. ما الذي حدث عوضا عن ذلك. What would you expect the company that sold you the item to do. ما الذي تتوقعه من الشركة البائعة أن تقوم به.
Writing corner. When you write an email, letter of complaint, set the scene. In other words, provide background information. Give a clear account of expectations and actual events. Present the problem clearly and confidently. Conclude on a firm but polite note.
Present perfect simple tense. المضارع التام البسيط. Use the present perfect to talk about recently completed actions. أحداث انتهت أو تمت مؤخرا. Question. في السؤال نستعمل has للفاعل الغائب المفرد وهاب لغير ذلك. Has he taken out the garbage? فنأتي ببعد have وhas بالفعل في التصريف الثالث أو ed إذا كان يقبلها. Yes he has إذا كان إجابة بنعم والنفي no he hasn't. Have they الفاعل الآن ليس غائب مفرد. Taken the car to the garage. Have they taken the car to the garage? Yes they have. No they haven't. Note. Use been to talk about someone who has gone somewhere and or he or she has returned. Use gone to talk about someone who has left to go somewhere and he or she is still there. been ذهب ورجع وgone ذهب وبقي. Present perfect with already, yet وjust. وكل هذه الكلمات تدل على التام. You can use the present perfect to talk about events that happened before now. نتحدث بالمضارع التام عن أحداث حدثت قبل الآن. It is possible that the event happened earlier than expected. وقد يتوقع أنها حدثت بشكل أبكر من المتوقع. Have you done the dishes yet? هل قمت بتنظيف الصحون بعد؟ yet. Yes, I have already done them. إذن أتوقع أنه تأخر ولكن لم يتأخر. كان مبكر في الأداء. No, I haven't done them yet. أيضا هذا جواب ممكن. إذن already و yet تستعمل مع المضارع التام. Have you already washed the clothes? Yes, I have just washed them. إذن قبل just نستعمل have وبعدها نستعمل الفعل في التصريف الثالث لأن هذا السياق يدل على المضارع التام. No, I haven't washed them yet. Verb plus gerund. Gerund اسم الفعل بإضافة ing. Use the gerund form which ends in ing after the following verbs. بعد هذه الأفعال avoid, enjoy, give up, imagine, mind, stop, can't stand, finish, late, hate, keep, miss, suggest. فغالبا ما هذه الأفعال يتلوها اسم الفعل يعني الفعل مضاف له ing. وننتبه للسياق. He can't stand لا يتحمل. waiting انتظار. إذن هنا لا ينتظر الآن ولكن لا يتحمل الانتظار كاسم. إذن الاسم الفعلي يتصرف كأنه اسم. in the line. I don't enjoy لا أستمتع. sitting in the sun الجلوس في الشمس. we miss being نفتقد ماذا؟ being with our friends أن نكون مع أصحابنا. they stop playing tennis in the winter. Work with a partner. Ask and answer about the pictures. اسأل وأجب عن هذه الصور. Make sentences with the words use gerunds. نستخدم اسم الفعل. She can't stand. نضيف للفعل clean تصبح cleaning the house. تنظيف المنزل. To our grandparents enjoyed. يستمتعون. Living in the country. العيش في الأرياف. 3. The children hated. كرهوا. Sharing their ice cream. مشاركة الآيس كريم. 4. We missed eating. نفتقد eating أكل mom's food طعام والدتنا. 5. My sister has stopped. أوقفت. Using my toothpaste. معجون الأسنان. 6. The workers have finished. أنهوا. Painting the house. صبغ المنزل. Object pronouns. الضمائر المفعول به. Subject pronouns في محل الفاعل نقول I, you, he, she. بينما في object pronouns للمفرد نقول me, you, him, her. فنقول مثلا he knows me ولا نقول he knows I know you, I know him, I know her. وعادة ما تأتي هذه الضمائر بعد الفعل. Plural للجمع we, us, you, they, them. فنقول مثلا في هذه الجملة بعد الفعل they know us, they know you, we know them. Need, want, like, infinitive. بعد هذه الأفعال الثلاثة نأتي بالفعل في المصدر وهو عبارة عن full infinitive. to مضافا لها الفعل في المصدر كما هو بدون إضافات. Following verbs بعد هذه الأفعال need, want, like. She needs ماذا؟ To buy some snacks. He doesn't want to do the dishes. I like to help my mother. الآن needs هي من وقع عليها التغيير. وضعنا اس الغائب المفرد لها لأن الفاعل غائب مفرد. والآن want سلمت من الغائب المفرد لأن ما قبلها كان منفي ب doesn't و does هي من تحملت الغائب المفرد. وآي like لا تأخذ اس الغائب المفرد لأن الفاعل ليس غائب مفرد. هذا في المضارع. ولكن الانفينيتيف المصدر بعدها لا يتغير فنضيف to بعدها الفعل كما هو. to buy, to do, to help, to read, to draw, to go وغيرها من الأفعال. Imperatives and two words verbs. الأوامر والأفعال ذات الكلمتين، وهي مشهورة في اللغة الإنجليزية. They have a verb، نأتي بفعل ثم particle أداة، وعادة ما تكون هذه الأداة preposition ظرفية. Object pronouns always come between the verb and the particle، وإذا كان هنالك مفعول يأتي بين الكلمتين. Turn off أطفئ your cell phone. Clean up نظف دمس الفوضى. Put away your clothes ارمي ملابسك. وإذا كان هنالك شيء مفعول turn the phone off. الآن لدينا turn off your cell phone، ولكن إذا أردنا حذف your نأتي ب the phone off في المنتصف. Clean the mess mess up. الآن قمنا من أيضا الأساليب أن نضمن المفعول به بين الكلمتين. Put your clothes away. هذا أسلوب وهذا أسلوب. Turn it off إذا كان ضميرا بينهما يكون ويكفي. Clean it up. Put them away. الآن عليك بتغيير الضمائر في السياقات التالية. Number 1. الضمير them هو الحل ويعود على the shoes. Number 2. her يعود على Sandra. الضمير it. Number 3. يعود على the computer. والضمير me. Number 4 يعود على me أيضا. والضمير 5 it يعود على the car. Windscreen. Rewrite each sentence with a two-word verb in two ways. أعد كتابة الجمل مع استعمال فعل من كلمتين. Put away those toys تصبح put those toys away, put them away. 2. Clean this mess up, clean it up. 3. Turn the cooker on, turn it on. 4. Please turn the light off, please turn it off. 5. Please pick your jacket up, please pick it up. Number 6. Turn the radio down, turn it down. Number 7. Turn the news up, turn it up. فمرة قمنا بتضمين الشيء الذي نقوم بالعمل أو بفعل العمل له بين الفعل put مثلا و away، ومرة أخرى نحول هذه الشيء المفعول به إلى ضمير المفعول object pronoun put them away، وهكذا في بقية الخطوات. Number 12. Project.
1. Think about the complaints that your family has made about different products at home. 2. Interview some of the members of your family to find out more. 3. Make notes in the chart. 4. Make a large poster of 3 to 5 products. You can cut out photos of products if you like or draw them. Remember to include a short description or product specifications. 5. Write the complaint about the product in quotes under the picture. 6. Write your advice about how to deal with the problem.
الآن فكر في منتجات فيها مشاكل أو عيوب مصنعية أو بعض المشاكل حدثت أثناء الاستعمال. Person and product الشخص الذي استعمل هذا المنتج والمنتج. The problem, the complaint الشكوى أو المشكلة. Your advice ونصيحتك. يمكنك استعمال صور وإضافة المعلومات على هذه الصور.
Talk about problems and things that need to be done. Ask to have something done. Talk about common consumer complaints. Use needs to be done and use have get something done. Use past participles as adjectives. Use already, yet, just form constructions with verb plus gerund, verb plus infinitive. Know about subject and object pronouns. Form imperatives and two-word verbs. complaint, consumer, dent, doorknob, engine, fabric, faucet, hole, housing, packaging, pipe, refund, repair, retail outlet, screen, signal, sleeve, stain, technician, warranty, window pane, check, crash, dry clean, purchase, refrain from ing, repaint, repair, sew, sharpen, broken, cracked, damaged, dead, dripping, faded, filthy, flat, intact, leaky, loose, loose-fitting. Don't worry. It sounds like, yes, please, if you could.
الآن زوروا موقعنا howtutsgames.com للتركيز على الدروس واختبار المعلومات، كما يتم تحديث المحتوى التعليمي باستمرار. كان معكم الأستاذ جاسم العقيلي، مع تمنياتنا لكم بالتوفيق والتفوق.